No. Stop. Yes. Don't worry. Lying down in a large box with eyes staring at me. If I could sleep well with that happening, then you'd actually have something to worry about. Even if I collapse, there will always be another doctor to take over. No matter what. All right. I'll be careful and stay alive. They aren't connected, so don't overthink it. It's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, there's been progress with the analysis of that crystal. At the moment, I've developed a hypothesis based on the data. I'll share the details with you once there are conclusive results. Since I can't sleep, I might as well be productive with my time. Are you referring to the lullaby playlist? Did you forget how old I am? Since I am your one and only doctor, I should listen to you.
Hey, are you available right now? We've detected 𝗬𝗿_protoCurve activity in a certain location.
Why are you frowning? Did something happen? Don't run just yet. I'll drive you there.
Perfect timing. Let's look at these together. Yes, including this morning, Andrew has found its traces 5 times. 𝗬𝗿_protoCurve activity was detected in every instance. It could very well be carrying one, or an ether core fragment. This wanderer can move by distorting space, and we haven't captured a complete image of it yet. However, the Intel department made a discovery. In areas where it did appear, many patients with protocore syndrome have fallen into a coma. Some even go into shock.
I'll be heading to 𝗧𝗵𝗽 City next week. There are a few patients with a severe case of protocore syndrome, so they require 𝗧𝗏 Hospital's assistance for their treatment.
Right now, we suspect there's a connection between these two incidents. We could start looking into those patients. And it just so happens that 𝗧𝗏 Hospital will send a medical team to 𝗧𝗵𝗽 City next week. Your request has been approved. Our 𝗧𝗵𝗽 branch has also started its own operation. Your mission is to confirm whether or not there are signs of an ether core. You can contact us anytime if you need help. We'll be there to offer whatever assistance we can.
Miss, I've heard so much about you. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. I'm sorry. I almost forgot that this is our first meeting. But you should have already received my business card a few days ago, along with the flowers. I'm Carter, from Xander Sciences. Thanks to your efforts in apprehending those protocore merchants, Xander Sciences was able to recover a valuable batch of protocores. Many patients were saved as a result. Naturally, I wanted to express my gratitude. I wonder if you'll do me the honor of having dinner with me, miss?
She already has plans for tonight.
What a coincidence, Zane. It's been such a long time since we last saw each other. Why don't the three of us have dinner together? My treat.
Let's go.
Miss, I understand there are rules about not having dinner, but the flowers didn't do anything wrong, right?
They're much appreciated. Unfortunately, there's no room for them in my car.
Miss Hunter? Actually, I'm here to give you a reminder. The outside world isn't as safe as Lincoln. Be careful when you're traveling.
Seatbelt.
Your colleague praised you, saying there are things only the two of you can do. I'm very curious now. Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best lab, and even the best treatment.
We studied under the same professor. That's it. The paths we're walking are completely different. It's not interesting. The fact that he gave you roses is more than enough to put me on high alert. But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple, friendly reminder.
So, you're our hunter escort this time. Do you want to know the truth? They say the hospitals are doing an academic exchange, but in reality, we're going there to help them. Why else would they send such a large team, or even request a hunter escort for that matter? Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients. His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with 𝗵𝗺_𝗃 syndrome. Also, when he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst. My friend who works at 𝗖𝗵،ě Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess. Thankfully, no wanderers showed up, but it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was. Sure. What would you like to see?
You shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
Dr. Zane?
𝗖𝗵 Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers to experience malfunctions. As for the patient's biopsy results, they need to be further analyzed along with other reports. It's too early to jump to any conclusions. I'll have the cake. Did you arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast? Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and ID request?
They're on 𝗖𝗵. After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop, and this morning, we saw the crystals spreading. They're very close to the lungs now.
Then we'll have to perform surgery as soon as possible.
Crystal extraction is already a complex procedure. Those adhesions, we're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery. Let's reassess the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
Clear the view.
Dr. Zane is brave for taking on such a risky case. we meet again. We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocurves not aligning, the Wanderer closely resembles Mist. Yeah, I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide so well.
Whoa, that doesn't make sense. How did that even happen? What? Huh?
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
Does it look all right on the ultrasound? Yes, it came off. Any bleeding? No. Let's wrap it up. Dr. 𝗧𝗵, the patient's blood pressure is dropping. Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 micrograms. The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them is infeasible right now. And you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your 𝗧𝗵. Give me 5 minutes. Let's continue.
Give me your left hand. I'll do a quick 𝗖𝗵 examination. While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say. Also, you should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate. Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us. Not necessarily. The ether core shouldn't be what's causing the mutations. Your heart's integration with one is a perfect example, given the extent of the mutation you've described. I'm more inclined to believe that someone attempted to be smart, but ended up failing in the process. I'm merely speculating. Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet. All is well. Watching a surgery must have been boring. The hospital cafeteria is closed. We'll have to make do with what's available to us. I accept your compliment. I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion. I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you. But I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person. You overdid it, yes. But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen. Hello? The patient woke up? Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zane. All his vital signs are improving.
Can you hear me? Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient when they were at death's door. Hello. We meet again, miss. Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you. This patient happens to be an important client of 𝗧𝗵𝗽𝗀. After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit. What do you mean? If it weren't for 𝗧𝗵𝗽𝗀, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago. What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions. Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing? It's okay. You'll be interested someday. After all, only 𝗧𝗵𝗽𝗀 can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
Hey, Dr. Zane wants you inside. Excuse me, this is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
I'm back. I'm back!
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly. More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
It trapped me. I couldn't get out. It was like a nightmare. I couldn't wake up. Yes, it was that thing. It was inside of me, but it wasn't.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation. Hey, behind you.